Hi everybody, it's Tracy with the final part of the charm and jewellery information videos that I've decided to have a go at. I'm just going to finish off with just showing you how to use the tools very briefly. I don't claim to be an expert. You know, you may find different ways of doing it yourself, but I'm just going to show you how I do it. So let's say we're going to make a bag charm. So you get your main part, which is going to be one of these clasps that I showed you earlier, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these oil and water beads, which I think are quite pretty. I'm going to go with the blue theme, I think, so I'll just get a couple of those out, and I'll put a couple of clear ones in there as well, I think. And this is basically how easy it is. Take whatever pin you're going to use. I'm going to use the head pin, and decide which order you'd like to do your design in, and you literally thread these onto your head pin. Now this is where the bead cap comes in that I mentioned to you in a previous video. So here's the little bead cap, and you don't have to use these just make it look a little bit prettier. See how that just fits over the top of the bead? Then we'll use a clear one, and then what I might do is have a spacer, and I'm just going to go for a plain spacer just to show you. And again, just slip that onto your pin. There it is. Then another blue bead. A clear bead. Oops, I can see the hole. You can see how this is beginning to come together. As I said, you could either put a bead cap on every one, or you could leave it plain, or just put it on the odd one. It's entirely up to you. Now, you need your round-nosed pliers for this, because as we said before, this hasn't got an end on it, so we need to make an end. First of all, I'm going to use my flat nose pliers, and I'm going to bend this just slightly above where I want to make the loop. Okay, so if you can see that, I'm going to bend it roughly. That'll give me enough for a good loop. Can you see that? It's about, I don't know how many centimeters that might be, 3, 4, and bend it. And that's what your flat nose pliers are for. They give you a good sturdy grip and a nice bend, if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah. Then you use your side cutters, and you take those to where you want to cut, which is at the top of the bend, and you, oh, this might be a bit difficult, this is thick, cut, and that's what happens, it normally shoots off into outer space somewhere. So we've now cut that. Okay, then you use your round nose pliers and you grip the end where you've cut, and you literally just turn the wire with the pliers. Turn the wire, make your loop, and then what I normally do is I normally straighten it up, pinch it in, So I've straightened it up and pinched it in so that you can't see where the loop is, if you get what I mean. You can't see where the end of the wire is. And you've just made a little strand. Then what you need to do is grab yourself a jump ring, which is one of those little rings we talked about earlier. And this is why I've got 2 pairs of brown nose pliers, because I just do that. Always bend the jump ring towards you. So you just open it slightly, if you see that. Loop what you've made through the jump ring. Take your pliers again. Hold it while you connect it to wherever. You don't necessarily have to put it on the very end of this. You could put it somewhere up here, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to link it through. Then grab your other one, or whatever other ply you're going to use to hold, and just close your jump ring again. And I just make sure it's level. And there you have it. You've put your first strand on. And it is really that easy. Charms, you attach the same way. You open up your jump ring as I just showed you. Pop your charm in. Before you close it, hook it through wherever you want to apply it. If you've used your eye pin, this one with a loop at the end, you can actually put your charm to the bottom of that one and then connect it. So simple, so easy. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to drop me a message. I hope this has explained it to people that are thinking of maybe getting into making charms, and for Sharon, whom I'm going to be sending this little packet out to. Really fun thing to do. You'll be putting them on everything. Minis, photo frames, bags, telephones, you name it, you'll be putting them anyway. And they're great because you can colour coordinate them with your projects. And they do add a little bit of something, I think. So anyway, I hope you found this useful. Don't know why I was so nervous about doing this, but I was. And like I said, please leave a comment, and if you need any help, or you want to ask a question or anything, please feel free to drop me a line. Thank you so much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.